Hello everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. The other day I was talking about altered books or regular books, as we're familiar with seeing a book maybe from a thrift store or Dollar Tree, or maybe one we had in our possession we no longer have a use for, we already read it. A lot of things you can do with these books. So today I just thought we'd start a little foray into what to do with an already constructed book. Well, let's look at the advantages. It's already got a cover. This particular book has a jacket around it. I'm going to take that off. And now we have this nice, already pre-designed cover, beautiful book board. Somebody went painstakingly ahead of us to secure the spine, make these nice ridges, attach all the signatures for us. This one is, let me see if it's glued in there. That can be a little bit of an issue sometimes. Okay, I'm looking around my craft room. Hold on. Okay, found it. I have this skinny little ruler, and this will tell me if this spine is attached or not. Maybe this skinny little ruler isn't quite skinny enough. It's possible. And you can kind of tell. I think it's glued. It looks like it's glued to the spine. There's not much room in there. Let's look at the bottom edge just to be sure. Not bad. Maybe it isn't. Hard to tell, but it's just good to know, because if you want to remove pages or signatures or anything to it, it's nice to know how it is attached to the spine, and that will tell you how much work you're going to have to do to get some pages out or signatures out. So this particular one, I thought would come in easy breezy first, and just basically decorate a few pages in here. This book is going to be designed to pull from. I'm going to use it to store scraps, collaged onto pages, store little interesting bits of what have you not just store, but also mount them onto a page, so that if I'm making a journal, I'm going to have this resource of beautifully decorated pages that I can remove from the book at any time and use them for pockets and tucks and belly bands and the like. So really doesn't, you can start anywhere you like in the book. There's no rhyme or reason, because it's not truly designed to be, okay, now, so now I'm getting a little, see the gap? A little gap right there? That means it's not glued to the spine, which just sometimes makes it a little bit easier to remove a page. And I'm just kind of opening it up so the book lays flat. All right, so I grabbed a bunch of scraps I had over here, and I thought this would be an easy, simple way to do this. I think we've done something like this before, but it's always evolving and expanding, so I just want to show you just some things maybe you didn't think of, or maybe spark a new idea for you. And you can use anything that you have, anything. Just scraps, old book pages onto new book pages, any kind of paper that you think would be kind of cool to save and that you might want to make a design out of. And one easy way to start this whole process is you just glue stick a section or a page, and you just start putting things down randomly in a collage idea. So let's go ahead and do this a little bit. I'm going to maybe do half the page first, because my glue dries, so then I'll come along and do the rest. And I have some scraps from some coffee dyed paper that I really like here. Oh, no, that was an easy way to handle that. And I'm just going to do maybe just some random stripes on this page. I mean, it's pretty easy to do. It's low stress. It's very relaxing. And you feel like you're using up your stuff, and it's not going to waste. So if you're one of these people who, ends up with a lot of scraps after a project, this might be a great way to salvage those scraps and turn them into wonderful things. Okay, what are you? You're kind of a plain. Maybe we'll put a white piece in the middle just for fun. Give it a little bit of distinction. Okay. And you can buy like sets of these little rulers. They're just metal edge rulers. They have sharp edges, not painfully sharp, but nice for tearing and cutting. But you can do the old scissor cut too. Nothing wrong with a good scissor cut. And maybe overlap it just a smidgeroony. Okay. Where is my... Nope, I'm not going to be able to find it. It should be where it's supposed to be, but it's not. My bone folder. Where are you, bone folder? Are you there? There you are. It was actually hiding where I originally put it. And these are handy to smoosh down things that you want to glue down. I'm going to finish it off with one of these. That's kind of cool. There we go. A little wrinkle there, and sometimes the wrinkle is cute. We won't fight the wrinkle. How about that? We'll actually amplify the wrinkle. There we go. And you can come along and enhance the differences between the pages if you want. You can go around and hue the edges if you want. You can double tear at the bottom. And this can be a finished page. This can be a starting point. This can be, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, and I'm going to come back to it another day. You don't have to make any massive decisions at this point, but I feel like maybe I just want to throw some other fun things on here for the heck of it. So I've got them floating around my desk. These dried flowers, that might be pretty. Oh, that looks kind of cool, right? All right, let's do that. Maybe I'll do this with the super glue. I think it will work. Thinking here. Placing, picking up, placing. Probably a good idea to let that sit down and dry for a bit. And now that I have glue all over my fingers, as I often do in the junk journal world, I'm going to get the old baby wipe. And if your baby wipes get dry, just re-wet them. And then seal them back up, and everything's good. Now, if you're worried about the glue sticking to the next page, you could wait for it to dry, or you could come along with like a cornstarch powder pack, little tap, and that should deal with most of the tack. It's a little bit of a powdery experience, but technically it should work. Oh, what the heck, I've got more. Here, let me just put you here. Okay. Just trying to use up my little dried flowers here. And that looks kind of cool, my little plants. All right, and there really is no rhyme or reason to placement. I mean, this is just something fun to pull from it one day, and I don't know when that day will be. But I'm already excited about this project because I'm honestly having fun just creating this stuff. And I feel all artsy-fartsy, and I'm just gluing and playing with paper, and time is passing, and life is good. Yeah. So it doesn't always have to be about a finished product. Sometimes it's just what you do in that day. Okay, so let's turn this page. I'll just let you go into the universe over there and hope you won't stick together. And if you do, we'll deal with it, as we do. We'll either tear it apart or we'll cover it up if the big tear is there, or, you know, who knows where we're going. We just go in different directions at different times. Okay, what's this? Let's pull out some more scraps. Okay, so let's say, I'm not going to do anything on the back of this page. I'm just going to work on these sides. Now this will start to fill this up a little bit, so I may need to remove a few of the pages, and then I can work with those pages separately, just for the heck of it, you know? Okay, so now I've got some black cutout pieces here that are really pretty. I think somebody gifted these. It's really cool. Look, isn't that pretty? Just like that. I mean, just like, no more. Yep, just like that. Okay, so let's just lay those down. Do the same technique. Some glue over here. Just make sure I get the bulk of it. That's down. I know I maybe got more glue than I need. That's okay. I'll just get it all down. I'll go along with this little sack thing. I'm hoping this works. I think it will. Prevent the pages from sticking together. Yeah, it doesn't feel sticky, so I think I'm good. Okay, so that was quickie, right? And that was kind of nice. Okay, so what else can we do? Well, lo and behold, I still have more scraps over here. Look at that. So maybe I want to make some little flowers or something. And here's a little, the powder. It's getting a little thick here. Cornstarch. Oh, well. Then I'm going to build a flower. What have I got? I've got some of these weird little petals. I'm just looking for shapes that I have pre-cut out things. That's kind of pretty. These little petal-y things, I seem to have a million of them. Let me see if I can find enough of them to make a flower. Now they're not popping that much off the page because they are the same color, but I thought maybe I would keep the same color, but maybe emphasize the final shape of the flower. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these down. This is just random thinking, craft with me. Just going through the scraps on my desk, putting them to good use, I hope. And I thought maybe you could kind of maybe craft with me. Want to craft with me and do this with me? So grab an old book. I'll wait. Yeah, just pause me. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. And some of these are wrinkled. Some of them are torn up. But I think they all lend themselves to an interesting flower. So here we go. You have now been flowered. Page. There you go. And maybe in the center. And I thought maybe I'd put this little gauge clock thing I cut out somewhere, some point, sometime. I don't know. In the center. Look at that central look. I'm going to put that down. Okay. Now let's go ahead and grab our old friend, Aquarellable Stabilo 8046 water-soluble graphite pencil. And just run around the edges. And it doesn't even matter if it's good or sloppy or what, it's just going to all kind of look cool in the end. With the power of a little water and a Q-tip. Oops. I don't muck it up too much. I'm going to emphasize the sides of these little petals too. Maybe I'm going to do this. So I'm just feeling we're going fancy now. And you do this on the flowers. It makes them look like it's like a quick and easy like more flower, more curling in of the petals. It's kind of cool. All right. Now I'm going to source a Q-tip. Here's a very skinny, small excuse of a Q-tip. It's a very fine point Q-tip. Don't know where I got that from. We're just going to work with that and see where it takes us. Oh, I see another Q-tip. Never mind. We have backup Q-tip, partially used. We might work with this one. Maybe we'll work with this one. Yeah. All right, we're going back to the old tried and true. Hand water cup present. This one I think I was using the Stabilo pencil for. So just kind of follow design. If you move slowly or quickly, it will give you a different release of the water-soluble graphite. There we go. I feel so fancy when I say water-soluble graphite. Like I know what I'm talking about. I don't know. It's like a almost like a watercolor black. Let's say. Okay. All right. So now we have that, and we could do more on this page. Let's see. I've got some faux leaves. Come here, faux leaf. Oh, can't pick it up. Okay, got it. This is something I punched out a while back and glued some stickles on it. So I need a stem, and I think I'm going to do a very thin stem. Maybe just with a marker. Did I already? Oh, no, there we go. Okay. Okay. This is for some leaves. I will attach my leaf. Whoop, that's a lid. So just doing a pretty page here. I don't know what this is going to be. You could also turn this page and do it sideways and take multiple things from it. Like turn it this way and put a flower here, and then you could cut those two in half. This is a whole page flower, so it'll be interesting to see how I use that somehow someday. Do I have any punch outs of other leaves? Oh, here's a leaf. I found it handy to have the leaf punches, just because you never know when you need a good leaf punch, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden you've got leaves galore. One tool, multiple uses. Okay. There we go. I think I'm going to do a little bit more enhancement with the, yes, you guessed it, the water-soluble graphite pencil, known as the Aquarellable Stabilo. No, I'm not sponsored. I just like the pencil. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Okay. There. All right. Give me a squirts key here. More Q-tip. Best tool ever. Always good in a craft room. And it just makes you look like you're really a fancy artist, but you really don't know what you're doing. I feel like I need more, a little sepal-y thing here. All right, there we go. All right. Well, kind of lost that leaf look. Okay. Oh, completely lost it. Throw another one here. There we go. Now I've got a giant thing growing down there. There we go. I don't even know if I'm going to wet that. Maybe just leave it. There. Okay, I'm going to put a line down this leaf. Don't even think I'm going to do anything with those, but just leave them as is. I need a little more here. So these are just kind of fun things. Okay, so I think that can pretty much dry on its own. We have a pretty flower page there. Okay, well, let's move forward. Let's just look back at what we've made already. Quick reference. Oh, look at that. I missed a page in there. We could actually make something on this page. So you see how quickly or how rapidly things can get created. So let's do that. Let's turn the page this way. Maybe the idea with this is to make multiple things that are smaller, so that you have smaller things to use for pockets and tucks and things like that. So let's get a rubber stamp of maybe a flower. Here's some grab and go flowers that are quick. So here's just some rubber stamps. You can use clear silicone stamps. I just like these stamps. Let's see if I can get some flowerage going on down here. I'm going to use good old black distress ink by Ranger. Hopefully that's wet enough. Let's see. Should I use my little spongy underneath? Probably. Let me go get my spongy. Oh, okay. Okay. Putting this little, it's just a piece of packaging I got for something. Yep. Okay, wait a minute. Squirt. Okay, now let's get some ink on here. I dropped it on my hand, but I didn't seem to be getting much ink back. Maybe I'm just going to do a cross design. Like this is going to come right across. That way I can cut it wherever I want to cut it. It's going to be fat. It's going to be thin. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going on here. It's all new to everybody, even me. There we go. So maybe now we want to. You can leave these black and white. You can add some color. I'm grabbing my gelato bucket. There's a cute little gelato. Iced. What's that say? Cranberry? Currant. Iced currant. Okay. That, why not, right? Let's make this little flower colored. And it also melts with the heat of your finger. It's kind of like a lipstick. That's what I want to say. Pretty easy to use because they're chubby and they spread. You can also add water to these. I haven't done that, but I've been told. Should I try water? I could try water and just see what all the hoopla is about. And, you know, when you do whimsical, which apparently we're doing, you can do whatever you want in here. There's no rules. So you can go out of the lines. It can be fun like that. Let me see if I can find a black something. This is kind of a brownie something. I don't mind. This is a distress crayon, which is less smudgeable, more like a traditional crayon. I don't know. I guess this is an adult crayon. Okay, I'm just going to give them some centers. Okay. Oh, forgot you. Something there. Okay. And then maybe we need something green Here's my kingdom for some green. You're pretty green. You would say is you or you? Maybe you. The other guy. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's something in there. Okay, let's just color. You could do pencil crayons. That would work as well. Colored pencils. I guess that's what they are called here. All right, and you can just, have some fun with this kind of page. You can maybe have them coming out of some greenery on the bottom. Give it a little base. And that nothing means anything. I mean, you could just totally do a green bar up here, just doing some swirlies, giving it some color around. What else we got in here? That's an interesting color. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah. So I'm kind of doing this after the fact, but I'm going in. It's just a piece of paper, so I'm just goofing on it. But there's really no bad thing to do, because if it all looks ridiculous in the end, you can still cut it up and use it for collage or punch out of it, because it's now pretty colored paper. So you can't mess it up too bad. I mean, it's foolproof and fanciful fun. Yeah. All right, so just maybe I'm feeling like I want to come in with some brown ink. I don't know why. I don't know where it's coming with. And it's going to be more than just around the edges. Okay. Let's see. Where are we going with this? I don't know. Maybe it's to create some contrast or something. I don't know how this is going to go. We'll just do it. Okay. Well, let's go around the edges, because we like to do that. Yeah. It might stay on the edges. It might not. It might also carry into the white space. Maybe it's going to do that. And just give it more of a smoky, tattered, aged paper look. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Aged paper look. Now I'm getting this strange desire to add one of these weird colors that I rarely use, and introducing one weird color, wild honey. Now to find the dauber that goes with it. That's the kicker, because I don't use it that often, but I usually have one dedicated dauber for yellowy. Okay, well, here's a yellowish dauber, but I got a funny feeling this is, no, it looks kind of orangey. Let's see what happens. I don't know what's going on here. Nobody knows. Am I getting any color off of there? Can't tell. Maybe I need to wet it. Oh yeah, something there. There's definitely something there. All right, no, there is something here. I'm seeing increased pigment lay down. The payload is my favorite word. The payload of pigment is fabulous. Yeah. Okay. Just wanting to bring its depths into its present. And you can just keep working with one little design as long as you want until the fun is done. And then you move on. I don't know. Is my fun done yet? I don't know. Let me see. I'm feeling like maybe I want to do something else. Like maybe give it some leaves. Maybe with the black. I'm going to add some leaves here. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here. Try black leaves. Leaves. Be different locations. Maybe one up here. One didn't really attach. We'll put one there. Maybe there's a plant in front of this. That's right. You never know. There could be plants in front. There we go. A little more leafage in this design. Okay. Maybe there's a bunch of leaves down here. Maybe this is a whole other thing going on down. Nobody knows what this is. And this is just part of having fun playing with paper. You just sort of grab what you got, goof along, and enjoy the ride. Yeah, that's it. So there we go. I'm going to call that done now. I can use that on another day. So let's say you're making some things. You're not feeling like you want to totally commit to a journal yet. Maybe you're just getting your feet wet. You're enjoying life. Life is grand. And then you just want to make some fun pages. Just get an old book. Start slapping a few things down. Just see how you feel about it all. It's a great entryway into the world of junk journaling. Hello. Oh, hello. You're on the floor. It was an interesting location for you. Like somebody shot you, but you were just snoozing on the cool tile. I know what you were doing. So there's somebody that, would like to become present in this moment in the video. And here we go. You look very pretty against the flowers, my dear. Oh,
Excuse me, I seem to be snoring. I apologize for my snorty self, but my name is Sunshine. I'm a snorting Cub Pup reporter today. Very sleepy because I've just received multiple treats, which were some, I had chicken chews. Yeah, I ate some chicken chews. They were really good. Okay, it's not the same stuff that Mom gets from the roasted chicken place. It's like some dried piece of meat, but made in America. So it's okay. At least Mom says so. But I tolerated it well. Yeah, there was no upset tummy. Nothing down below went awry, if you know what I mean. All is good. It's not my first one. I've had them before. And that's really the big report today, that Sunshine was sleeping on the floor, was startled when Mom woke him up for his pup date. But, you know, I hit the ground running. When duty calls, I am there. I am here for you. Here I am, here for you. And the treats, which I'm sure it has nothing to do with the treats. No, not at all. Yeah, hey, no laughing over there. Okay, so everybody, you have a dandy day. Happy crafting. Just grab a book and do some weird things in it and have a blast. We love you all. Happy crafting. Bye. Sunshine out. All right, there we go. The report. Okay, everybody, take care. If you don't know, YouTube seems to be uploading a little faster now, so thank you, YouTube gods. I'm crossing my fingers all goes well. So my videos are intended to come out Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday at 7 a.m. I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. Check that out. You get a free digital image emailed to you by signing up for that, and a whole bunch of other fun things. And I have an Etsy shop when I have journals and bundles and kits and fundles available for sale. Oh, I know I forgot to tell you. There is a Fundle bonus special going on in May. Get a Fundle, which is 100+ pieces of really cool, old, and interesting papers related. You can have fun with in junk journals, everything from antique ledger, checks, receipts, postcards, music paper, dictionary paper, really cool, old, vintage and antique book pages, just so many fun things, free priority mail shipping. And if you order in the month of May, you will get a triple bonus, including an authentic skeleton key, a vintage milk bottle topper, a vintage Apothecary label, plus a surprise gift. And if you're looking for the website to order that, this is my Etsy shop, the Paper Outpost Etsy shop website. Okay. I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies that you see me use here. I do try and put links for those on there. It is an affiliate link, but if you use those links, you do not pay more for the items for using my links, but that does help my shop. So thank you very, very much. And I have a merchandise shop. If you like the phrase create with reckless abandon, or everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise, you can get that on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a zipped hoodie, a mug, a tote, or a water bottle. You can find me on all the social media platforms, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there doing weekly and monthly challenges, as well as seeing what you guys make from these videos. And remember, most of all, that fun can be very simple. And create with reckless abandon, everybody. Until next time, bye.